Chapter 12. The Wise Tailor and the Proud Princess. Once upon a time, there was a very proud princess. She was the only daughter of a king who loved her a lot. She was so much pampered by her parents that she did whatever she wished. When she was grown up and it was her time to get married, she made a declaration that she would marry the person who could solve her riddles. Many people, princes and learned men came from far away lands, but none could win over the princess. In those days there lived 3 young farmers in a village. When the news reached them, they planned to try their luck and set out to the capital city of the kingdom. Upon reaching the palace, the princess came to meet them with a scarf tied around her head, covering all her hair. She asked the 3 farmers, "Are you all sure that any one of you can solve my riddle?" The 3 farmers nodded their heads in agreement. The princess smiled at them mockingly as she was confident that these ordinary-looking farmers could never be successful, and walked back into her chamber. The first farmer was called in. He was escorted by the attending soldiers. "Can you tell the colors of 2 kinds of hair I have on my head?" asked the princess. The farmer thought for some moment and replied, "I'm sure you have black and white hair on your head." The princess dismissed him and sent him out of the chamber. Then the second farmer was called in and the same question was put up to him by the princess. This person stood still, as if thinking deeply to come up with an answer. His thought was suddenly broken by the princess as she said, "Mr. Farmer, this is not your study room that you are trying to solve your problem. Here, your answer should be instant and fast. If not, you can go away." The farmer replied, "Princess, I am confident that you have red and blonde hair." This farmer was also dismissed and sent away. Now it was the third farmer's chance to try his luck out. The youngest of the 3. He was a jolly chap with a smiling outlook. He was called in, and the same question was put before him. He looked into the eyes of the princess and replied, "Honorable princess, since it is the color of the hair of a princess, it cannot be other than the color of silver and gold." The princess was amazed to hear the correct answer for the first time in her life. But she put another condition. The little farmer was asked to spend the whole night with a ferocious bear. If he manages to stay alive, the princess promised to marry him. The little farmer was taken and put in the bear's cage. The farmer faced the bear boldly, and reaching him, he took out some nuts from his pocket, cracked them, and ate the kernel, throwing away the shell. The bear was surprised to see the farmer's confidence and asked for some nuts to eat. The farmer brought out some from his pocket and gave it to him. The bear put it in his mouth but could not break it, and in front of him the farmer kept on cracking and eating nuts. The farmer had in fact given the bear pebbles in place of nuts. The bear tried for some time, but unable to crack them, was stunned to see the farmer's strength. Then the farmer took out his guitar and started playing a fine tune on it. Now the bear was so mesmerized to hear the melody that he wanted to play the guitar himself. Here the farmer fooled the bear once again. He told the bear, "Your claws are too big to allow you to play the guitar. They need to be clipped before you can play it." The bear agreed. A vise was brought, and the farmer put the bear's claws in it and screwed it tightly. Having kept the bear fixed in the vise, he said, "Let me now go and get a nail cutter to clip your claws," and went to sleep in the corner of the cage. He slept soundly while the bear kept growling fiercely the whole night. Hearing the fierce growling of the bear the whole night, the princess was sure that the young farmer was killed by the bear. In the morning, when she looked into the cage, she was surprised to find him alive and waving with a smile at her. Now that the farmer had won, a grand wedding celebration was arranged by the king. A carriage was decorated to take the couple to the marriage venue. The other 2 farmers were jealous of the little farmer. They went to the cage and unscrewed the bear, who ran after the carriage growling fiercely. The princess was scared, but the little farmer used his presence of mind. He put both his legs out of the window, standing on his head, making it look like a vise, and shouted at the bear, "Do you want to be put in the vise again?" Upon hearing the words of the farmer and seeing his legs shaped like a vise, The bear turned around and ran back to his cave. The farmer was married to the princess. They lived happily ever after. A. Put a tick on the correct option.